Sis, the media has been hyper-focused on tariffs and Wall Street lately, right?
Agreed.
I want to ask you, how much money do you have in the stock market?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Where's my phone? My phone. I gotta open up a bunch of apps to count it all up. I don't know.
You have no idea.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a good amount, but it's kind of high up there. But
Well, she wanted to rich people because it's something like 93% of all stocks are owned by the top 10% of Americans, something like that. So you don't know exactly how much you have invested in the stock market.
I
But
don't.
How much do you drive your car?
Oh, every day.
So she knew that one immediately.
Yeah.
So this is why, I don't want to diminish how anyone feels about the stock market right now, because many of us have our money in our 401ks.
401k, that's what I'm talking. Yeah.
So in the
IRAs and
market.
stuff.
But I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
wanted to talk about the gas prices, because the national average gas price for a gallon of regular gas is $3.26 a gallon.
That's the average?
That's the national average.
Because I went and I filled up at Costco yesterday, and it was $3.89 for the 87 octane.
See, she had plenty of money in the stock market, and she can afford the Costco membership, because not everybody can, Some people just go to the neighborhood gas station.
But that's where I can get the gas the cheapest. That's why.
Yeah. Well, according to AAA Hawaii, the average for Hawaii for a gallon of gas is $4.51.
Wait, what?
Yes.
How come?
It's more than $1, than the national average.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of checked with some of my sources.
Oh, you get sources.
I don't really reveal any of my sources, but they're saying because we don't have a refinery here, so most of our oil and our gas has to come from offshore, either Asia or the West Coast. So that adds, they also got to use gas for bring our gas to us. You know what I mean?
Okay, I understand that just a little bit, but I believe in the past we've always kind of followed the national average.
Yeah.
So now we're starting to break away from that.
Yeah, it's interesting, and I think sometimes when you look at these kinds of things, you think our politicians would be like, you know what, because we pay federal, state, and city taxes on our gas.
Mm-hmm.
So you would think, somebody would be like in the square building, like, hey, let's give them a reprieve. Let's give them a break for now, because everything's expensive. And of course, things might get more expensive with the tariffs.
Right.
So, hopefully somebody in the square building is watching us right now. And we're talking about the state capitol, just in case you're wondering. By the way,
what camera should I look into? Give them the eye.
We look at all of them one time. We had Jackson Chameleon eyes. We look at all of them. You know what I mean? But
Come on.
In Kahului, they're spending $4.47 a gallon.
Puting
for gas. Hilo, $4.68. A little bit more in Kona, and then in Lihue, $5.10.
Oh, my Kauai family.
Yeah, that's
Man.
why you live over here. It's expensive to live on the Gardenau.
It is. It is. But we are grateful for that. Now I know what to complain about.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain about tariffs and stocks anymore. Now I'm going to start complaining about gas.
That's my job, to give you something to complain about. All right, let's get a look at some of our other top headlines right now with our Island News team. Leu Ikoholokula is standing by with today's top stories. Hi, sis.
Hey, you guys, and tomorrow we're going to carpool, okay? I got you guys on the news side. Hawaii confirms its first measles